Hello, everybody, and welcome to WCCF Tech Plays the podcast and whatever words we're talking about today. And talking about playing, it seems we're all going to be playing a million remakes in the near future. Remake City, and also
so sick of
maybe
remakes.
some new games. Yeah, I'm going to say Remake Central, which is probably because there's no games coming out for the PS5 or anything. In fact, there's no new games ever. They're all done.
Wait, we just talked about it last week about all the new games that are going to be coming all at once.
It's not apart from they're all delayed.
Oh, everything is delayed.
But no,
Life is delayed.
to be fair, there is a new game coming out that I want to play, Returnal, and we've got somebody talking about wanting the diversity in games, but we'll get to that. Let's talk remakes first. And we've heard news about a Knights of the Old Republic remake, obviously spurned on by Star Wars actually getting a good game for once, and a potential Metal Gear Solid remake. Talk to us, Alessio. Inform us.
Well, I'm sure you all know and love David Hayter for his work as the voice actor of Solid Snake.
Metal Gear.
Yeah. And well, recently he let slip that there might be actually a remake in the works. And this is something that has been in the rumors for quite some time. Although it is unclear yet who could be making it, because of course Bluepoint already made Demon Souls. I don't think they could have been taking on such a big project like this.
Well, it won't be them because this will be a Konami project, not a this will not be anything to do with Sony.
Yeah, but Bluepoint isn't owned by Sony, so they could technically work on a third party.
Yeah, true.
But it is. I think honestly, for example, last week we talked about the Last of Us remake, or was it the other week? Anyway, the Last of Us is certainly much more modern in terms of gameplay, but a remake of the first Metal Gear Solid, the one from the PlayStation days, could actually be worth it.
I think the thing is, go on, sorry.
I just remembered. Of course, there is a kind of remake already. It's called Twin Snakes. It came out on the GameCube many years ago.
It's an old one. Yeah,
but it is old, and of course GameCube wasn't exactly a pop platform, so not sure.
It sold like 5 consoles.
I bought one of them 3 times.
But the gist of it is, I think Konami could actually gain some trust back with gamers if they manage to find a good partner for a Metal Gear Solid remake.
It's a weird one because Metal Gear is, going back to Last of Us. We talked about that 2 weeks ago, and that's bullshit. That's just bullshit. But Metal Gear, a remake or reimagining or a Final Fantasy VII-ing of Metal Gear could go down well. Just making a few changes as needed, but keeping the heart of the game there would work well, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Metal Gear was pretty much alongside the Final Fantasy VII. It was the big game on PlayStation 1 that everyone wanted to play. So, we got Final Fantasy VII. Maybe it would be nice to have Metal Gear Solid as well.
Just depends how they do it. Like you say, if they go for the complete, just remake it all work. In fact, even if they remake it point by point, they could work it well. And just as long as they keep that bit of freedom that you could explore Shadow Moses, and that was good. So and also keep a bit of Sniper Wolf in.
Always.
And then
You
there's
turn those
also
pictures off.
Screenshot.
Yeah.
Ansel support on photo mode, right?
yeah, photo mod.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, beyond Metal Gear, there's also the KOTOR remake, which is almost confirmed. Basically, everyone knows it's being made by Aspyr Media, and actually, the latest rumor is that it won't be using the traditional game's turn-based combat, but it should be an action-based combat. So this will be a change similar to Final Fantasy VII, I guess, in the remake. So it's
I'm thinking this is more because, well, Star Wars has had a good game recently.
A really good
yeah.
one. A couple really good ones. Squadrons. Yeah.
Okay.
Star Wars
I've
Squadrons
not played
and
Squadrons.
it's there. And it got really well received, and oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name. The Jedi Outcast.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Jedi
Same
Fallen
series.
Order.
It was super good. Did you play it?
Alessia?
Me? Yeah, of course, I played it.
Just
Yeah, absolutely.
spectacular.
Do you think that's why they're thinking of remaking KOTOR?
Yeah, I mean, it could be. Of course, there are all sorts of projects right now with Star Wars. There is also an open world Star Wars game that Ubisoft is making. So I think Disney is kind of firing on cylinders, because now the future games won't be EA exclusive anymore. So we can expect anything, I think.
I'm just worried about the Ubisoft one. They're going to Ubisoft it all up. They're going to get all the Ubisoft all over it. Gonna have fucking just bandit camps and starting. Gonna have bandit camps and then climbing midichlorian towers or something.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
And then
they're just
as
gonna
soon as you climb the
reskin it.
tower, yeah, and then as soon as you climb the tower, then Darth Vader ejaculates a load of icons all over your map.
You can't see anything.
I'm maybe it comes across, but I'm not really looking forward to the Ubisoft Star Wars game. Not, but then again, I've not seen anything. They could do what they did with Assassin's Creed and actually reinvent everything. So I'll give them a go.
Actually, there have been some rumors now that I recall about a KOTOR movie or TV show as well. So it could be part of an overall strategy from Disney to, since it is another era of the Star Wars universe, to have both games and TV or movie stuff coming out at the same time.
I wonder if they should rename Disney Plus to Marvel Star Wars Channel, because that's all they're doing now,
right?
Well,
I mean, they got to go with what makes them money and brings in the viewers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no issues.
I've still not seen anything. I've still not seen anything worth my dollars.
I've been watching The Resident on Disney Plus. That's about it.
I've got it's one of those things, like there's so many streaming services now. I'm like, I've reached a point where I'm like, I'm not signing up for another one unless I can get rid of one, or else I'm right back where I was with cable TV back in the day.
But Keith, what if they get a streaming service which is for video games?
Oh, like Game Pass?
But what if there's another one?
Like
with
PlayStation Now?
Game Pass? Yeah, like that one, but good.
But I don't know that I like. I haven't seen enough on. No, it's streaming games. It's just I've got GeForce Now because I bought it cheap, and I was like, sure, let me try it out, and it's fine. but
It's
the
harder
games
to
that
stream games than it is films.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know that I would actually want. Now, if PlayStation Now had the option to like download the game and play it or stream it, take your pick. So, like, I don't know if I want to play this game, but maybe I can stream it for a bit and see how the game is, and then I can take the time to download it. That would be cool, but I don't know. It's just there comes
Actually,
a
I think
point.
Yeah, just wanted to say that PlayStation Now does support downloading games as well
Ah,
now, I think.
well, see now
I
it's
think
got
that's one of the newer features, isn't it?
now it's got my attention. Let me go over here and look
There
at
you
it.
are. So, what are you going to drop now, Keith? You just said you're not going to get a new streaming service.
Oh, I'll drop Netflix because it's a hot pile of steaming trash.
Really?
Yeah, it's
To be
probably
fair,
it's probably my least used streaming service ever. And the only reason we pay for it at this point is because like we borrowed someone's account for like so long. I didn't realize we were doing that. So like I was like, hey, we'll pay for it for a while. And I'm like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Now that I'm paying for it, I'm like, what am I getting? Oh, an increasing bill. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's about right. I don't mind. I still like Netflix. It's still got some things on I watch.
I like Hulu better.
I've never used the Hulu. Is that
Hulu-
even in the UK?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, it is right here in the greatest place in the world. So that's what matters.
Land
Is
of the
that-
free.
Yes, land of the delusional, home of the brave
What was I say?
ish.
Where's that? Greatest place ever? Oh, I don't think so.
Hey, look, I
But-
can go to the restaurant without problems.
We
Just
come
like-
now again.
I can go just like I sit right here.
Yeah, well, we have to eat outside for now. But to be fair, we have to eat outside, but that's because we don't want to all die of the COVID.
We're good.
Yeah, because you've all got nearly half of you've already fucking died.
Not half.
I'm not putting my mask on.
We're good.
Not putting my mask on. My sister mother told me I'm fine.
Lord, I told you that's the state next to me.
Do people actually sound like that, Kate?
It depends on where you go.
Is my accent actually somewhere in America then?
Well,
My fake accent?
if you take some of the super southern twang and you mix it with where you guys are from, Chris over there, they sound smarter. Not you guys, the hillbillies.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking.
Anyway,
no, don't be
back to
silly.
the games. We've already
Yeah,
won the
video games.
revolution, so
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, speaking about American superiority, let's talk about shooting games. And well, a company that's not even based in America but makes lots of shooter games for Americans, Battlefield. They finally spoke about it.
yes, let's talk about Battlefield, one of my
Well,
favorite franchises
they
of all times.
I used to love it. I really used to love it. Then I
Well,
didn't.
Then you will be happy to know that it's going to take it to the next level. Epic scale, all
They've
out.
been saying
work.
that every single release.
Yeah, I know. But they are promising game-changing destruction, massive battles with more players and mayhem.
You mean
than
like
ever
Levolution?
Yeah, but it's rumored to be unscripted. That's rumored to be.
But that's
So-
all online games. You can't script online games.
No, I mean the destruction. It basically it's dynamic. It's shooting.
Oh, so in other words, they're making Minecraft.
So, have they developed? You know what? Here's what I told somebody on Twitter the other day. They were like, "Oh, we think it's going to be partnered with AMD," and I'm like, "I don't give a rat's butt who it's partnered with unless they have an anti-cheat measure." I understand that all online games have to deal with cheaters, but they do something. Battlefield just says, "I don't know, let them eat cake." And then what you end up with is every server is full of cheaters, and no one's actually getting to play the game.
Unfortunately, I've not really encountered many cheaters. So what you're saying, Alessio, is that they've got an actual. How can I best put it? Think of it like a voxel-based destruction system, then. So everything's
Sounds
going
like
to destroy realistically.
Well, yeah, that should be the idea. And although I don't know if it will be possible to, level down every building, because then the level design is impacted. So
You just get.
Bad
You
Company
essentially
2.
just get.
Bad
You
Company
essentially
2.
just get. I loved Bad Company.
See, in Bad Company 2, you could level the whole place, and then everybody's running around in the open going,
I'm just thinking, you level everything, you just get post nuclear Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
Yeah. The whole thing with Battlefield used to be like, there's an enemy behind that wall. And then it's like, throw a grenade. What wall? And that's gone. That's been gone for the last.
I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. When I was in Battlefield 2, yeah, you had some destruction, you could do that. But what was it? With Battlefield 2, it was the fact that it was a big open air. It was more tactical. It was more strategic. It was just more than Call of Duty and the other shooters. And then
And they keep
it
shrinking
it became them.
Yeah.
It became less tactical. It became faster paced. It became them, and it made me cry.
That's true. I mean, but well, to be fair, I don't think Battlefield was ever a real tactical shooter like Rainbow Six.
Oh no, it wasn't.
But there was a strategy to it.
It was that halfway point between such as your Rainbow Sixes and your Call of Duties.
Yeah.
Because it had that grander scale. So you had the real time tactics of, you've got
You had
big
to work
groups,
with your squad. You had objections.
You genuinely had to work.
Yeah.
So whereas COD, you just run around with your dick in your hands.
I mean, you were running around with window lickers and helmet wearers. I mean, it was YOLO, right? Everybody yelled YOLO and ran and just pulled the trigger at whatever moved. But Battlefield, it was like objective based. Let's move into the objective. You got your squad, and that's been gone. Are they bringing back Battle Log? Is there going to be a companion app with this? I loved Battle Log.
I don't know. We'll see. But one thing that might differentiate it from Call of Duty this year is that Call of Duty most likely will be made for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well. But this one apparently could be PC and next-gen console exclusive. So it could be more advanced in that way.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take that. That's good.
Yeah.
I have been such a long time Battlefield fan, and Battlefield 4 was the last time. I mean, I enjoyed Hardline, like the campaign, but like the multiplayer, not so much. Battlefield 4 was
visceral.
Yeah. The campaign was good, but like past that, there was no coming back to it.
Yeah.
Battlefield 4 to me, for me, and this is me speaking for me, Battlefield 4 was the last time that I genuinely enjoyed Battlefield. Battlefield 1, I had high hopes for, and it was fun to try something very different. And then Battlefield 5 was it was not good, in my opinion. The core, like the guts and the bones were solid. But the fact that, like, by the time you got to Battlefield 5, it was like they quit caring. It really was like they just did not care anymore. They released it without all, it was a partial release, and they were getting around to features later. They tried to do it. I like
every AAA game now.
Right, like I like the fact that they didn't charge you for all of the maps, right? So the updates, you just got the maps. You didn't have to. You weren't separated like you were back in where you had to get the premium edition or the big, to unlock everything. But at the same time, it's like they use that as an excuse to half-ass the game and less than halfway do it. And it's like, maybe we'll add more weapons later. And it's like, the weapon selection sucked. You didn't really feel like you were building out, and part of it was the time frame and the era. I mean, it's not like you could really strap laser sights to a gun in World War II.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
so like I don't fault them on that. But the biggest problem was the server browser was garbage. Still is. Finding a match sucks.
It's amazing how Battlefield 2, so many years ago, could get that right, and then we've just regressed.
Well, part of it was like 3 and 4 was great, but there were so many people complaining about using like Battlelog for the browser. I loved Battlelog. You could open up your browser, set out your loadouts, customize
Yeah,
everything. You could search for the browser, the servers that you like to play in, make your favorites. I mean, I had a list of servers that I played in because the setups were awesome. The modifiers were really fun, and some hardcore ones even. I mean, I played hardcore Battlefield back in the day. That was really fun. But now it's so watered down. And it's almost like just quick play, whatever. Put me in a match, I don't even care. You know, and then you get in there and you're getting aimbotted. And it's obvious. It's not even like, man, that was a really good shot. Were they cheating? It's like, nope, they were very clearly cheating. They got 97 kills and 1 death, and they're shooting people through mountains.
In all fairness, my 1 death that time was...
Oh, shut up. You looked away? You forgot to pull the trigger? Is that what it was?
Just forgot.
Stabbed you in the butt. That's what happened.
Do you play much Battlefield then, Alessio?
Yeah, I play some Battlefield, every time there is a new one. But I have to agree that after a while it seems like it's just a casual experience. You just go in for a bit of fun, and it's fun for a bit, but it doesn't have that depth, I think, anymore. So
it depends what you play.
Perhaps that's why they're now also making a mobile standalone version of Battlefield for the first time, and
that's not why they're making it. You know exactly why they're making it. Look in my eyes. Why do you think they're making it, really?
Dollars?
Exactly. This has nothing to do with fucking depth. There's nothing to do with depth. It's studying Call of Duty is doing well. You've got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds selling like fucking gangbusters and still doing money on the mobile. So Battlefield wants a piece of the pie. EA wants a piece of the pie. It's not DICE. Is it DICE making the mobile one? I don't think so, is it?
No. It's another developer.
There you go. That's it. That proves the point. If they wanted a proper Battlefield game, they'd have the actual Battlefield developers making it.
Well, at least the upside is that it will be its own game. It's not like they're watering down the main Battlefield game to make it cross-platform, for example. So
the worst thing is, I've just said all that about the mobile game. Watch it be as good as Bad Company, and I end up like loving it. I'll play it and I'll be like, "This is the mobile game for me."
Okay,
but yeah, so we've talked a shitload about games that aren't changing in the slightest because we've had all the new games that are no new games ever. We've got a conversation about a company that says it wants to make new games. So all this palaver about Sony, there's all the concerns that Sony aren't greenlighting anything that isn't already proven. So they'll only greenlight remakes of Last of Us and possibly God of War 50. So we've just had a new Firewalk Studios. They've never released a game, but the head of it has just come out and said he wants a massive diverse slate of titles. My only answer to that is, surely you need to get one game out first? Please? Just one?
It helps.
But to be fair, they have tried to make diverse games in the past, at least looking at the PlayStation 4 generation. We do have stuff like Dreams, or
Hmm.
even the new one that's coming out, Returnal. It's not exactly the standard action adventure game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's an interesting one because it is a blend of shooter and roguelike, but with the AAA quality, production levels. So it is true to an extent that Sony does provide quite a diverse slate, and
Yeah.
this one is interesting with Firewalk because it will be the first time they're doing a big multiplayer game again. It's been a while. With the PlayStation 3 generation, they tried Mag. I'm not sure if you remember it.
I do. I actually bought that when it came out. I thought it was going to be the console version of Battlefield.
Yeah, so
That's
there
it.
was
As I thought that, and then yeah.
so it's nice
You
to
know, I
see.
didn't mind it. It wasn't a bad game.
No, it wasn't. And there were also Star Oak and War Oak, I think they were called.
I never played them.
So it will be interesting to see what they are doing. I'm also holding out hope for the multiplayer mode of The Last of Us, which is reportedly much more ambitious than Faction from the first game. And I think it might be almost done because, from the rumors that we've had of Sony Band helping Naughty Dog, it seems like it could be nearing release, maybe late this year, and it should be an interesting mode that will be a standalone game this time, probably bundled with the PS5 update for The Last of Us 2.
Yeah. Do you know the company that made Mag? Do you actually know? I'm guessing that's a no. Zipper Interactive. I always remember them because I played some of their older games, and they
Yeah,
had a long running series for a while, SOCOM.
they
And I
did.
actually enjoyed.
SOCOM was a
Yeah,
good series.
and
The
then
YouTube
Sony
channel
killed them.
Gamers did a history of them, of SOCOM, and the from the beginning to the download, and it was a good series. I really liked that game.
Yeah, and then Sony bought them and had them make Mag, and then they made a game for the Vita, and well, yeah, the Vita.
Yeah, also there's something else that maybe worth talking about from this interview.
Okay.
Is that PlayStation is planning to make more exclusives in the PS5 generation than they did in the PS4. So
I can understand that, but I can understand that because at the same time, Microsoft's just bought a whole host of new exclusives in the form of Elder Scrolls and such as that. In fact, honestly, mark my words, 3 years' time, we're going to see a big Sony open world role playing game
That would be cool.
to try and rival Elder Scrolls. Maybe
Yeah.
4 years' time, but yeah, we're going to see it. So it's going to be called the Sony Scrolls. I don't know. Probably going to be bloody Nathan Drake goes fucking hunting.
Hey,
But
I'll take it.
oh God. For me, it's all fine for the head of a new studio to say we want a massive, diverse range of games, but they need to get a game out. I'm all for ambition. Just get one product out, please. And I know it's got a lot of experienced people in the studio, people who've worked on Destiny, for what that's worth. So yeah, they've got the caliber. They just need to get the game done. They need to get a game done. So yeah, who knows? I just hope Sony does keep the diversity up because I do. I want to play Returnal. So one day when I'm like not dead.
Okay, and we also have some early E3 rumors from Microsoft. If you want to discuss that.
What do you think? What do you think? What do we got in there?
Yeah,
That's
it seems
everything
like
that Xbox owns.
some candidates to be showcased could be, of course, Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon 5. Age of
I
Empires 4.
don't think we'll see Forza Horizon 5.
No,
For the
there are
simple reason is that they're working on Fable.
that team is.
Playground
but-
Games.
Yeah, if they're working on Fable right now, they're probably not. Yeah, I would venture to put their time and energy on Fable first.
I think we'll see another regular Forza game before we see
Like
Forza Horizon 5.
Motorsports.
Yeah. But Halo Infinite, yeah, we'll see that. Starfield, we know that's coming out. That's going to be this year. Probably this year at the very latest, early next year. Age of Empires, we've had a big amount of content from that being shown. So, yeah, that's going to be shown. I just don't think we're going to see Forza. I genuinely don't think we will. Forza Horizon, sorry.
Actually, Playground, they do have different teams for Fable.
Oh, yeah, I know they do, but yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. It's not long now. We're almost in E3 period.
Yeah, but E3 is going to die soon.
It's already dead. We're watching a corpse wriggle about with E3 tattooed on its forehead.
Oh God, that's morbid. Yeah, I see. I know we are due because Forza Horizon's been every other year. So like for a long time it was like Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon, Motorsport Horizon, and all that.
Yeah,
The last Forza game was Horizon 4, and that was 2018. 2018? Yeah. I reviewed it. A fantastic game. But they announced the Forza Motorsport, didn't they? So I think they're going to try and get that out before they get another Horizon out. And I think they're going to have all of Playground or most of Playground working on the Fable game because I think they really want to bring that series back. Especially because it's Microsoft that killed that series.
they did.
And I genuinely think they're going to be trying to revive Fable with Playground. They'll get Forza Motorsport, the brand, whatever they're doing with that series. They'll get that out, and then Playground will move back onto a new Horizon. And I think that's why there's been a bit of a gap. That's my head, but I might be wrong.
No, I mean that could be it. It's yeah, no, that's plausible. So wouldn't surprise me a bit if that's what was going on.
Yeah.
But what else are we going to see? I don't know.
At Microsoft's
E3 in general. I don't know. We'll probably get a few surprises. I'm hoping so. All those rumors about Sony doing Silent Hill end up coming true, but Konami are a bunch of cocks to the man, so they're not going to do anything with that.
Tell me how you feel.
I said Konami are probably going to hire I don't know, Uwe Boll to do Metal Gear Solid Remake.
I would watch it. I would play it. I would. If Uwe Ball did that, I would be all over it. Of course, I would be ripping it to pieces the whole time and laughing hysterically. Speaking of, did after watching Mortal Kombat, I'm pretty sure Uwe Ball had something to do with that. That would explain a lot of what I saw in that.
I'm going to watch that as soon as we finish the podcast. So
maybe we'll talk about it next week. Give everybody a chance to watch it, and then we'll talk about that.
There you go, Alessio. That's your job for next week. Watch Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I also just bought a year of PlayStation Now.
Mortal Kombat. Why?
What? Why did I buy a year?
Yeah. Why?
It was $60 for a year.
Okay.
It was $5 a month if you do it by the year.
PlayStation Now? Are you
Yeah.
going to play anything?
Yes. In fact, I have actually played my PlayStation more than anything else since I've gotten it.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
You know, there's a lot of. I told you guys I missed out on a whole generation.
You did.
Look, I'm telling you, as an Xbox owner who bought the Xbox, I missed out. I'm not missing out on anything now. Like I'm not even worried about not getting a PlayStation 5 right now because there's nothing for it. I feel like
no. There's Returnal coming very soon.
Yeah, well, that's not here yet. Now, is it? I can't play that yet.
It's 6 days away, I think.
I just want to remind our readers that they can pick up Horizon for free now on the PS Store, so they should.
Horizon 2
Yes, and I'm going to replay that again. I actually started playing it again on the PlayStation. Of course, somebody laughed at me like, "Did you beat that on PC?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "And you're playing it on the PlayStation?" I was like, "Well, yeah." I'm playing it differently though. I'm playing it very slow.
A bit weird. Yeah,
well,
it's one of those games you can really, really enjoy.
Well, here's the thing: how I play a lot of games. Most of the time, I will stick to the main storyline because I don't have a lot of time to play around in a game. So I've played through the main storyline, and whenever I do it this time, I'm going to slow down and go through every little room and take my time, and it'll probably take me 5 times longer to beat it, and I'll play it over the next few years. So that's kind of how I do my games. One day, I'll have time to really enjoy a game. But as it stands, yeah. No, I looked at it. Like I said, it was $60 for a year, and I was like, you know what? Sure.
Well, all I'm going to say is, have you played Alien Isolation?
Yes, and it is free on Epic Games.
Good. That's why I'm telling you.
Fact, yes, it's a fantastic game.
Yeah, the last thing from me. Speaking of Horizon, they've got Aloy in Fortnite now.
Why? Yeah.
Why is everything in Fortnite? In fact, if everything else is in Fortnite, why am I not in Fortnite? Tim.
Are you a pretty redhead with bow skills?
He can be.
So you're not Fortnite.
I could be.
He can be. All right, we got to get out of here on that one.
Yeah, I think that's...
Cut.
It'll be like that. Yeah,
right, guys,
I think that's everything from me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to play a little bit of Days Gone this morning. Maybe I'll check out my new PlayStation Now subscription. See how that works.
What game did I play on? I think it was Natural Doctrine. The only game I ever played on PlayStation Now.
By the way, Kit, they just kind of started the beta for Xbox Cloud streaming on PC and iOS as well. So
nice. See, and yeah, the other thing with PlayStation Now is it works on PC. So my living room PC, I don't have to take stuff across the house with me anymore. I can just go in there, sit down, fire it up, and play. So we'll see.
Yeah, and now they're also rolling out 1080p support finally for the PS Now, because it was 720p.
Yes, put my gigabit internet to use.
No, shut up.
All right, I'm out, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Right. Enjoy all.
Bye.